Welcome to the Voice of Many podcast show with Yolanda and Vanessa.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. Our podcast would not be possible without you and our sponsor, Z-Funk Productions. We are highlighting one of our local vendors, one of our local builders here in Orlando, Florida. Welcome to the show, Randy and Cesar. Good afternoon,
Hey,
guys.
thank you for having us.
Hi, thank you for being
Hello.
with us.
Good afternoon, Yolanda and Vanessa, and everybody that's hearing us today. We just want to thank you guys for allowing us to be on this call and really sharing with the listeners today that, a great product that we have for the market, and we're really excited to share this with you guys.
Good. Thank you. Starting with you, Randy, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and where you're located at?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm located here in Central Florida in Orlando. I grew up in the Midwest and moved down when I was a teenager with my folks and traded the snow for the sand and never looked back. I've now been, I guess you call me a Floridian at heart. Down here, I also met my beautiful wife, had some babies, and just loving Central Florida and love this next chapter that we're fully engaged in.
Thank you. I understand. I did the same thing. So, all right.
Absolutely.
Cesar, tell us a little bit about yourself as well.
Yeah, so I was actually born and raised here in Orlando. I'm a native, so it's been pretty exciting to see how Orlando has grown and whatnot. But my family actually migrated from Puerto Rico long time ago, so we have a few generations here in Orlando. But yeah, I work full time right now in the financial industry. But of course, part-time we are, working on Hielo as our company. And, same like Randy, growing up with our family and stuff like that.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit more about your company, Hielo? Either you or Randy, one of you, please.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Hielo was a company that was born in the midst of a pandemic that no one planned. It was really, began as a thought and that we saw come to life. And, I'm excited to share a little bit about the story later on, I know as we'll get to, but, in short, Hielo is a alternative to ordinary ice. As ordinary ice will melt and leave your drink watery and weak. And even if it's in an insulated cup, it'll keep it cold, but won't keep it from melting inside your drink. And so Hielo will keep your drink cold for 8 to 10 hours. It'll never melt. It'll never water your drink down. Anyone can use it, whether you're into outdoor adventures, whether you're into fitness and health, bars or restaurants, and even just in the office or on the go. It's easy to use. You can simply freeze it, put it in your cup, wash it, and reuse it. And it's safe. So it meets all FDA requirements for food safety. It's made of BPA-free, food-grade plastic filled with distilled water and no chemicals.
That's awesome.
That's really cool. How did you guys come up with the name?
It's really a tale of everyday inspiration. So the original idea for Hielo came from just an ordinary evening with my wife. We were sitting down and she was, talking and said, I wish there was something that was made for these cups that was large and that would keep it cold so I don't have to keep adding ice when it melted. And it was like lightning struck and I was on a mission to solve, this problem. And the name Hielo came just as effortlessly in a similar fashion. So my wife, being Latin, speaks Spanish in our home, and I asked her, hey, what's the Spanish word for ice? And she said, Hielo. Oh. And so the rest is history.
Okay. I like the fact, we like the fact that your products, they're universal. They're not, because you have more than just your ice blocks. On your website, you have products that are not just geared towards men, but to women as well.
Yeah, definitely. So Hielo Cube, like Randy said, originally came up, just an idea, but it's an amazing product, and we believe that an amazing product should be surrounded and complemented with other amazing products as well. So not too long after the Yellow Cube came out, we released our Yellow Tumbler to complement that product. And me and Randy were brainstorming, and we're like, man, what could we come up with to really get some support? So we actually just started giving it to our friends and our family. But in our family, we do have a lot of females. So we saw that the females were not really enjoying carrying the tumbler too much as the men were, because they are 30-ounce tumblers. So me owning a 3D printing company, I really was like, man, Randy, let me try to 3D print a handle for this tumbler. And, we went to the beach one day, and all the females were there in our family, and we handed them out. And from there, that's when the Yellow grab and go was born.
That's really
And I have to say, the grab and go caught my eye because the tumblers, there's no handles. You have to carry them all in your hand. So I really think that is a great access. Also, too, how long has your company been around? I know you said you started with the COVID phase. So how long have you guys been out there now?
Yeah, we, this really began during January and February, as that thought. And, on paper, we've been around since the first quarter of 2020. But we went live as far as our site becoming available and really interacting with our customers at the end of July of this year.
That's great. That's great.
What is your biggest selling product right now?
I think to date, our biggest selling product has definitely been our Yellow Cubes. I would tell you that the feedback that we get from our customers and even our non-customers has been really positive, and that's motivated us to continue to innovate and challenge ourselves to push forward.
Okay. Well, Randy, I know you said that your wife was sitting there and she was talking about how the ice cubes were melting. So I know she helped get the concept started, but who inspired you guys through your journey so far? What's your biggest inspiration?
Yeah, it definitely begins with my wife. I'll tell you, before I started this, I talked with her, and I know that starting a company requires a lot of sacrifice and commitment. And I told her, unless you're in it 100% with me, then I won't pursue it. And she's been in my corner from the first day, and I couldn't be more grateful. And then I'll tell you that my brother, Cesar, has also been tremendous inspiration on my journey. He recognized the potential of Hielo and immediately embraced the grind of building a business with me. And we're constantly sharing ideas with each other, dividing tasks up and celebrating milestones. So, it's been, just a tremendous effort from all of us. And I couldn't be more grateful and appreciative.
That's great.
Can you tell our listeners where they can go to view and to keep in contact with you and follow you for Hielo?
Absolutely. So Hielo is available through a variety of channels, including Instagram and Facebook at Hielo, which is spelled HIELO _USA. And so we can interact and connect with any of our followers through there. We also have our website, which is HieloUSA.com. So HIELO USA.com. Where they can find more information about our products and our, company and the promotions. Now, Yolanda and Vanessa, something we'd like to do for you and your listeners today is if they go to our website, YellowUSA.com, we provided a special discount code for your subscribers and listeners. They can enter in Theevoiceofmany, THEE Voice of Many at checkout and get 10% off that order.
Okay.
That's cool. Thank you.
Thank you. We will definitely let our listeners know right away so we can get them to your website and see your awesome products.
Well, thank you.
Oh, no. Thank you, guys. We really appreciate it. Again, we'd like to thank you both for being a part of our show. And I just can't say thank you enough. I mean, because everything came together so quickly, and there's nothing like the power of the word of mouth. So, and we want to be able to use our voice to help you get your product out there for you, okay?
Well, thank you, and we appreciate your platform in the way that, you are able to bring companies forward to be noticed, and we're just so appreciative of that opportunity. Thank you both.
You're welcome. We're here to
Thank
help
you, Yolanda and Vanessa.
Oh, you're so welcome. Anytime.
You're welcome. And to our listeners, thank you for listening to the Voice of Many podcast. If you have any questions or suggestions, please contact us on our many social media web pages. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we hope to talk to you later.